Sometimes people exaggerate things for no reason. Sometimes people lie and they don't even need to. You ever been in a situation where you lied to somebody and later on you sit there and you say, damn, why did I do that? I didn't even have to. A lot of it has to do with pride. We're proud. And sometimes we worry too much about what people think about us. Sometimes it's not even an issue. If you just kept it real, they might not even have had a problem with it. They might have respected you. It might not have been anything. I'm talking about self-sabotage. This is very important. Because say that you run into somebody that you really are interested in a relationship, or somebody that you see as a real good friend of yours or something like that, someone who could be a real good friend, and you want to make an impression and something happens, I don't know, so you exaggerate the truth. Now there's a lot of people, if they are liars, they ain't gonna feel no type of way about it. But if you have a conscience, or if that's not something that you normally do, it can really mess with you. And you're sitting there saying to yourself, why did I do that? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Now you're beating yourself up when it wouldn't even have been an issue. I know a lot of us can relate to this. If you've never done anything like that before, and you probably ain't never met someone you really like. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, though, once you do something like that, how can that person trust you that you're not going to do it again? So you're in a dilemma, because if you tell the truth about it and you come clean about it, the fact still remains that you lied. You see what I'm saying? If you keep it to yourself, you know that you lied. So it could affect how you deal with that person. And if you're dealing with an intuitive person, they're going to be able to tell that something's off. Now, what if it is not even that big of a thing, right? You could end up having this person feeling like you're doing something way more than what you did. It was something simple. What do you do about a situation like that? Well, honesty is the best policy. You know, everything is a learning lesson. Everything is a point where we see ourselves. And if that person really sees you, then maybe they do accept your apology. But just like anything else, when you affect the trust, now you're in a period where you have to re-earn that. So it's just better not to lie. It's just better not to in the first place. Many of us, we have an issue with self-sabotage. We're not used to good things. When good things come into our lives, there is a possibility that we may do something to self-sabotage. We may keep things from people that we shouldn't. We may exaggerate things. You know? Because we're not seeing the person a lot of time when we're doing this. We're in our heads, playing with our minds. And we could end up destroying something beautiful, something good, by doing things like this. Just a teaching point. There was just something, I was thinking about what happens when you do get what you want? What are some things that could mess it up when you finally do? Not things the other person does, but what are some things that you could do that could mess it up? So just think about it and just realize that it's best to be honest when you meet someone of real value. Don't play with that person, because you're going to be kicking yourself maybe for a long time if you do. Because that person may just be sharp enough to catch you in the bullshit that you created that wasn't even that deep. So it's not about how deep it was. It's about the fact that you really tried to do that for nothing. So what would you do for something? Teaching point. If it ever comes to that and you end up losing something great, don't beat yourself up. Don't hurt yourself over it. Learn from it and just be better. And maybe in time, people see the change in you. That's all I got. I hope there was something I said here that helped someone, that benefited someone for the good. Treat people good. Give God his props. And be authentic. Authentic doesn't mean being perfect. We all got some bullcrap with us that we have to work out, that we're still working on. We all have fears. We all have insecurities. We all have pride. Work on it. Or it'll work on you. Yeah. You have a good one.